Welcome to the last lesson of this course. It was, yes, a short course, but I hope you got a lot of it. This last lesson is about how you can actually grow and scale your productized service. So this lesson will be with a teleprompter, just me rambling in front of the camera, and I want to be just authentic about what I think, how you can do that. Where to start? Where to start when you think about growing a productized service? It can be a bit like abstract, right? The thing that you have to start with is actually try to sell your service to one customer. Start small. Everything got to start really small. Then, when you start to be at ease with this first customer, start to think about, how can I onboard a second customer? How can I start to work with two customers at once and make sure that you don't feel overwhelmed, you don't feel ready to burn out, and just do that again and again and again until you start to reach a ceiling. So this won't be the same for every productized services. For instance, design subscription by nature, they can have way more customers. When you start to think about, for instance, coding, like I was trying to do myself, as a solopreneur, you cannot have 10 projects that you code at once, right? You got to be realistic with what you do and the way you operate your productized service. And at some point, you will start to think about probably hiring someone or maybe not being a solopreneur, because there's a misconception that productized services got to be solo funded. No, it doesn't have to be. The biggest and largest productized services in terms of numbers, they're actually teams. And if you think about it, teaming up is probably your highest chance of success. Let's take, for instance, Bake Design. There are two designers handling customer at once. And if I'm not mistaken, they start working as well with other freelancers now. If you take, for instance, Off Menu by Antamons, this guy is just operating the productized services, but why is he able to create that many productized services? Why is he able to work in that many different fields? This is because he delegates, and this is because he trusts his team members. So you shouldn't be scared at all to delegate tasks to other freelancers. That's totally all right. It's just up to you. And then when you reach this level, when you start to work with team members, you start to think about, how can you automate most of the tasks and most of the processes so you can remove the boring stuff and you can just focus on working with your team. And once again, I will be plugging Orchestra there. Orchestra by default comes, for instance, with a system that allows to your team to work with your customers automatically. You can also have things like auto-assign tasks to specific team members. This type of stuff every day adds up a lot and just allows you to focus on what matters most. There is no easy path to success, really. You got to do the work. You got to fail. You will try things. You will fail. You will improve them, and ultimately, at some point, you will find a rhythm. You will find an optimal amount of customers, and you'll be able to grow from there. So that's it for this course. I hope you had a lot of fun. I actually had a lot of fun filming it, but this is my first time going in the studio like that. It was really, really something I wanted to do, to be able to transmit my knowledge with you, with a lot of people, because I think that productized services are really the future of work in general. And to thank you to stay until the end of the video, I have a little surprise for you. So if you just send me a message on anywhere, it can be on Twitter or it can be on Discord, I will give you a 20% for discount for a year on Orchestra. And you, once again, if you have any questions or if you want me to help you with your productized service, I'll be happy to do it. Okay, thank you. And good luck with your productized service. Bye-bye.